Hey, fellow guitar players, what's new and exciting? So if you're using online content to try to up your guitar playing game, you probably need to know that a lot of the online guitar teaching community is lying to you. Yep, that's right. I said it. They're lying to you. There is a skill, a couple of skills actually, that they routinely tell you that you can skip and still be able to reach your goals. And it's simply not true. And those skills are learning how to read music and learning some fundamental music theory. Now, before you scroll away, think about this for just a second. I know some of these content creators personally. I know they know how to read, and I know that they know their fundamental music theory. But by telling you that you don't need it, they're basically saying they're deliberately holding back skills that could help you become as good as they are. Now you're probably wondering, okay, well, how's reading music gonna help and all this kind of stuff? Believe it or not, it's not necessarily because you're gonna be reading music for the rest of your life. As a matter of fact, the further I've gotten in my career, the less I've been required to read music. But reading music is about assigning symbols to sounds that we hear, right? It's a system that's been around for about 1,000 years, and it's been around for 1,000 years because it works. So when you hear something, you learn to recognize it. It's like a stop sign, right? You don't actually read the stop sign, you recognize the stop sign and you know what it means. Well, when you learn how to read music and you learn a little fundamental music theory, if you do some active listening along with that, you can do the same thing with music. You can hear a scale run and maybe not necessarily know exactly what the notes are that are in the scale, but you can hear the rhythm. You can hear that it's ascending or descending, or you can hear that it's sequencing, which is going to put you 3 or 4 steps ahead in learning it and mastering it, because you'll be able to imagine what it looks like. You'll be bringing another sense into your learning process. And to me, I find it absolutely infuriating that so many of these online teachers are telling you guys that you don't need to know these skills. They're handicapping you, really, and that's not cool. So, I mean, you can continue to use them, you can continue on the way you're going, and hopefully you'll see some progress. But I dare you to be a better musician. And the next time you see some piece of content that says, hey, you don't need to know theory, or hey, you don't need to learn how to read, just scroll past and find something else. Learn these skills, I promise you won't be disappointed.